That's me flirting. That's me flirting with the humans.
Well, that's a good segue into
Damn,
a
son. What we got?
question I have.
What's your question?
Let's talk about intimacy.
Ooh, now let's get good. It's about time y'all start asking some personal questions, all right? Because I love the personal questions where we start to reveal things about ourselves. So come on. Talk to me about this.
Intimacy is a word that gets thrown around a lot, but I don't believe that the people that use it are always being intimate, that they're always really sharing intimacy. I think that it's confused with physical closeness, but not necessarily any sort of spiritual connection or loyalty or trust. So
Now that's intimacy. That's being intimate. So many times people think that intimacy is, doing the nasty, having sex. And we have confused intimacy with that. Because you know what? People will have sex with you, but they won't tell you shit. They won't tell you one secret about themselves. But they'll have sex with you all day long, all night long. And then they will call that intimacy. We're intimate. You know so much about me. No, I know what you like in the bedroom. I know how you trust in the bedroom. I know all that stuff, but I don't know you. You haven't told me one iota about you. So, just because you're touching somebody, do not mean that it's intimate. No. Intimacy is sharing an intimate part of yourself or telling a secret about yourself. When you start telling about yourself and you start letting people in behind closed doors and letting people know what you really like, what you really think, now that is intimacy.
who do you think struggles with intimacy? Is there a group that struggles more, or does it have something to do with upbringing? Or
I think all humans struggle with intimacy because on the basic level, nobody does intimacy, right? Nobody has the basic definition of intimacy. So where's the truth going to grow from? To the point where who really knows? But I do know one thing. So many times I was in relationships or entanglements, as Jada would say. So many times I was in these entanglements, and these women swear up and down that I knew them, that we were intimate. But I had questions about their character. I had questions about things that I would say, if I didn't know these things about that person, I'm not intimate. I don't really know you. You know how many times I said that to a person, to a woman, and I said, well, I don't really know you. You haven't really told me anything. Why did I say that? That's like throwing fucking gas on a fire. Gasoline on a fire. They just exploded. Because in their mind, because we were sexing and having so much sex trust during sex, wherein you guys are very relaxed when it comes to sex and you're really having a good time, so people think that everything is intimate. But the minute you ask them questions, no, you realize that there's no such thing as intimacy when it comes to you asking me questions. That grows later, Quante. As long as we're still physically compatible, that's all you should worry about.
what's the fear? What is the fear, do you think?
I think the fear is not being accepted. The fear of rejection, especially when it comes to women. Women can't handle rejection. Women can't handle rejection at all.
Ouch.
Men can handle rejection because we're expecting you to say no. It's a numbers games with a guy. A woman, she's not going after a man. She's not the predator. She's not on the chase. When you're the predator and you're on the chase, you expect to lose a few meals. You don't expect to catch them all. And so you're used to rejection. You're used to someone saying no. You're used to going back to the drawing board and coming up with some new way to, try and get that woman's attention. So,
You're also not putting all your eggs in one basket. If you're ready for rejection, you haven't put a lot into any one anyone. Because this could be one of the many that
This
doesn't
says
go.
No. You know how many times I've been rejected? Guys don't even look at it as being rejected. It's fun. It's a funny thing. It becomes funny of how many times can you say something silly in a corny line and the girls just look at you like, what the? Oh, this is fun. It's fun after a while. But in the beginning, when you're younger, that shit ain't fun. Being rejected is not fun at all. You start looking at yourself and you start questioning yourself against what this person says. So that's why we got a lot of young kids have a problem in your teens. You know, when you're getting in your teens, because you really don't know. Rejection is not like what you think it is when you first start out. It's supposed to make you sharper. It's supposed to make you better. Why? Because it's your fucking choice. It's your choice. It's something that you want. So if it's something that you want and it is your choice, then you're gonna have to go through what you need to go through to get what you want. And I don't care how many times they tell you, no, you better stand your butt up and you better keep going. Why?
Oh, yes, please tell me
Because
why.
it's your choice. It's not something that someone's telling you you have to have.
So what is a block to intimacy besides fear of being rejected? What can one do to feel more comfortable being intimate with somebody?
You know, a lot of times people are not intimate enough with themselves. A lot of times people don't like how physically they look naked. A lot of times people don't like how they smell. They don't like their own scent. A lot of times people got a lot more hang-ups about themselves than they do about the person. They're willing to accept the other person. They are not willing to accept themselves. So if you have a hang-up with yourself, you're gonna prevent me from looking at you. You're gonna prevent me from touching you. You're gonna prevent me from engaging with you intimately because you are not intimate enough with yourself. A lot of people don't know themselves. A lot of us can't even look at ourselves butt naked in the mirror. So you know what you should do? You should stand in front of the mirror butt naked and look at yourself and then turn around and look at the backside through the mirror.
Bend over.
Bend over, spread it. Look at yourself, know how you look. Embrace yourself. If you can embrace yourself, oh my God, when somebody else wants to embrace you, you will not hold back. You will not like say, oh no, because you know I got this hang up. No, you've already accepted that. Now they can accept it. And I'm telling you, you think sex was good. You ain't seen sex yet. You ain't seen good sex until you've seen good sex when you accept yourself. Woo! Now that would be good sex. Accepting yourself, sharing yourself with that person, not trying to hide a piece of yourself from that person while you get your quick physical pleasure on. So I think does that answer your question?
I think it's a good start. I think we will want to talk about it some more.
And we shall revisit it, don't worry.
Thank you.
All right. I love it. I love it.